what we're going to do is we're just going to get straight in, right? So for those of you that may be watching this for the first time, Grimsicker's musician is probably the more rounded term for it, because more than just the grime MC, but musician, but like the biggest boxing head out there. So if you want to jump on Grim's socials now, his timeline is the occasional retweet, like, you know, from one of the songs or JK or something like that, but it's mostly boxing. So let's get straight into it. All right. The big news in boxing in recent months really was that Matchroom had finished their contract with Sky, and they were moving to DAZN. And their big caption was "Game Changed." After watching the first couple of weeks of Fight Camp, how are you feeling about it? Are you enjoying the team? Are you enjoying the presentation, the production quality? Just a quick sort of off the top of your head, Fight Camp, is it feeling game changed, or do you feel like they're easing their way in? Where are you at with it so far?
I definitely feel like they're easing the way in. I can't really tell the difference between that and the Sky Show at the moment, apart from the commentary. I think the commentary is top notch. I think Chris Lloyd's amazing. I can't wait for Chris Costello to come in to make the team even better.
Yeah,
I think it's vibrant. I think it's a bit more current. I like Maya Jam. I don't understand the slack that she's getting. She's there to do a job. I think she's doing it all right. She's not there to be a boxer encyclopedia.
Yeah.
I think Laura Woods is amazing. I do like Ade and Tony Belly's show as well.
Yeah.
Man, it feels good. I watched Ali Drew, all that she's from Wales, like all the people's coming through, man. It's like a good revamp. Show wise, I think it's the same prototype, man. It's just same ring, same man. It's just, I think it'll grow a lot. I think it'll be better in a year.
Yeah,
it'll grow, man. But yeah, man, do you think it's changed a lot? Or
it's I think it's been much the same, to be honest. The noticeable changes, like you said, it's been the personnel. And like Maya Jama, for example, she's obviously there, and no disrespect to her, but it's not for her boxing knowledge. She's there to do her job as a TV show presenter, and appeal to a younger market and that sort of stuff. And I think she's doing a good job, personally.
Me too.
Luckily, you've got the other people that know what they're talking about, and you've got people that are there to bring in stuff. And I pointed this out in another video we did, but I'm looking forward to Mike Costello coming back. And that's no disrespect to the other guys, but he's like, for me, he's the voice. He's top draw.
The voice of the box. Do you know who my favourite is? Steve Muntz.
He's debatable.
Muncie, man.
Yeah.
I know. But I love their podcast that they got together, bro. I listen to that religiously.
Yeah.
Every Monday, yeah. And that's like, I don't know, I to enjoy this. I must be getting old, bro. But Buncey, I like him, man. He's just, I don't know, I think he's a bit slicker with the words, man. I'm a man that admires words, and Buncey's got a way of saying things. But Costello, my favourite Costello moment is watching him commentate on Ruiz versus Joshua. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah,
and he does it so good.
Maybe.
Yeah, man. I like both of them. I want them to come as a package, man. That's what I would prefer. But yeah, Costello. Andy Lee's good as well, man. So is that who it's going to be? Costello and Andy Lee?
I think that's the idea. I think Chris Lloyd is sort of currently holding Costello's seat. And I don't know this for sure, but I know that some other production companies have they have commentators that switch out. So as you get to like the sort of higher, the main event.
Yeah.
And a bit like when David Diamante, he does all the presentations, and then when it gets to the main event, they bring in oh my days, what's his name? Oh,
Buffer.
let's get in. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Michael Buffer.
Yeah.
So that sort of thing. But yeah, like you said, it's much the same, but it's still good, high quality. So I've been enjoying it. All right, Fight Camp 2 just gone by. Headlined by Galahad and Dickens. Good show. We're just gonna look at the top 3 fights on that card, right? So number 1, possibly like it's a bit of a weird war because it was kind of a one-way war, but Alan Babic against Bennett. What can you say about that?
Bro, Babic is like a flipping monster, man. Do you know what it is? Bennett's tough as old boots, though, isn't he, mate? Flipper was taken back. Yeah, but if he had a bit more stamina, he was all right. But Babic showed me a few things. Number 1, he's got a chin because he got caught flush. But does Bennett punch hard? I don't know. but he can take one. Number two, he's flipping consistent, relentless on your chest. All, but number three, when he fights a puncher, he's gonna get knocked out easy. Easy, man. Easy, man. He's gonna be on the floor laid out. I don't know where he's gonna be. It's gonna be like a check left that he didn't see coming. But he's great entertainment, man. And congratulations on the proposal. And I'm just with Babic, man, enjoying why he's here, man, because he ain't gonna leave. As soon as he steps up, bro, it's over for him, bro. And that's not no offense against him either, man. It's just a style of boxing. Just a style of boxing, bro. You can't do that against everyone.
No, and before I give my opinions, what do you think about his size? Is he too small?
Is he a British weight there? I heard him say.
Well, so he
gave. Did you hear him say stuff like that?
I think he gave away about £60 or something like that, which, you know, that's a lot.
That's free. That's fucking 30 kilograms, bro.
Yeah, nearly 4 stone or something like that. It's mad.
That's too much. So he can take a bang. That's what I mean. But he needs to be a cruiser, man, or something, man. Because you can't be coming against the big boys like that. Listen, even someone like Nathan Gorman, bro. Like you don't want no, like I don't know how far he can step up, bro. Yeah, but he's tough, man. He's got it, man. He's got good personality as well. I like him.
Like you said, and no fighter's ever going to say they don't have aspirations, but I wonder if Babic knows that he's here for the good time. He's here for the big fights, and he probably doesn't think he's going to be a heavyweight world champion. Like deep down.
No, but do you reckon he can be a British? Oh, he's not British, is he? Shit.
Not British, but in terms of levels, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Sorry, man.
We did like a review show the other day, and I was saying how it feels like Babic is sort of on our domestic scene.
Yeah, that's what I feel like, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He needs to fight Fabio Wardley, mate, next.
Yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
It makes sense to us as fans. I don't know if it makes sense for like Eddie Hearn, who probably wants to keep them apart and ease them in. I don't know. But the next guy we were going to talk about was Wardley. You tweeted this week, Fabio Wardley is the real deal.
Yeah, because
go.
Because I've seen him in the last two fights losing, and then he just comes out of jam, knocks you out, bro.
Yeah,
like, he I fought against what's the boy they called that he beat last time?
Eric
Molina, yeah. I thought Molina dived, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, it was just weird how you went down like that. I thought, you just take a dive, bro. Went down like a sack of potatoes, got back up as soon as the ref fought. Wasn't too sure. Against Nick Webb was throwing the kitchen sink at him, and Nick Webb's like, he's not bad. And then he just knocked. No one's knocked out. I know Allen did, but no one's knocked out Webb that quick. The first round, and Webb, you was winning like 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the rounds. My man's first round banged him out, bro.
I didn't see it playing out like that, but when Nick Webb started to like bully Wardley a bit, I was thinking, I didn't know if Wardley was going to come back off it. I thought that Nick Webb was going to keep bullying him.
And that's a great attribute, man, to be losing a fight and then come out of it, because there's one fight against Wardley where even before Molina he was getting hit a lot as well. Not sure if he won the fight. I can't remember who it was. Actually, I might be getting mixed up with David Adelaide actually. But Wardley, man, I think he's good. Yeah, I think Wardley can go further than a lot of people think, man.
So that's my next question. Really, is ceiling? Are we
ceiling
like
right now? Win the British. He could win the British, and he could win the British. And then I don't know. I don't think he'd beat Huey Fury though. Do you know what I mean?
So it's like I didn't send you my notes in advance, but they're there. All right. And Huey Fury is on my list. So the Gorman fight. I don't know. I mean, maybe I was crazy at the time, but I thought Nathan Gorman was in with a good chance of beating Daniel Dubois back in the day. I thought that he might be a bit clever, but anyway, he didn't. But I think that Gorman Wardley is a really good fight for the British title.
That's an amazing fight. I think Gorman would win though. I think Gorman is a bit underrated, man. Gorman's got great feet, man.
Yeah,
great feet, great jab, and he moves. He's not like Tyson Fury, but he's got elements of Tyson Fury's game to him. I like that style of boxing.
Yeah,
they don't give up, but he just put on too much weight, man. He's looking weighty, man. So I don't know what he's going through, man. It's not for me to judge him, but
Yeah.
And if he went back to his normal size, they'd be all right, I reckon.
Yeah, I've not seen much from him lately. But I do like Nathan Gorman. He comes across really well. He seems like a really straight up good guy, and he can box as well. Like he's got some good skills. And he learned from the Dubois fight, so he'll have come on from there.
Yeah, and he keeps fighting people that Dubois fights and beats them a bit quicker and maybe a bit better, a bit more of a boxer than Dubois, isn't he?
Yeah.
But to be fair, man, he I don't know, he won't be a world champion, but that's like a pool of. I wouldn't mind seeing a super series of all these boys. You know what I mean? A little British version.
Yeah, mate. The
Gorman,
money there.
Wardley. I can do that easy, man.
So looking at the domestic scene, I agree with you personally. I don't think he could beat Gorman. I don't know on that one. I don't think he beats Hughie Fury. I just think he is a Hughie, and a guy called Greg who works with us recently said similar points that Hughie's been in there. Do you know what I mean? Like Hughie's been in there with Povetkin and Parker, and he hasn't won all these fights, but he's young. He's starting to fill out stuff like that. I just think Hughie Fury's a bit too far, and I don't know. Wardley certainly doesn't beat a Chisora now, but I don't even know if maybe a Chisora is his ultimate ceiling. What do you think about that? Or does he go past him? I don't know.
Nah, they're past Chisora. His ceiling, it's gonna be like European, but who even cares about European? But Joe Joyce is the European champion now. No way you're Joe Joyce. I'm really worried, right, about these crops of heavyweights after Fury, Joshua, White, and Joyce. Who the hell we got really, mate? We got to be so lucky for the generation we just had. There's no one coming through like that. Maybe Johnny Fisher. I can't rule out Johnny Fisher yet.
Yeah, we just had Fraser Clark come through the Olympics.
Yeah, that's not judging, but I don't know. I feel like I don't like these men that start at 30, man, professional. Do you know what I mean? Because Fury was champion at 27, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it, but you're always on a time scale. You're always thinking about your age and what fights you should get in next. Do you know what I mean? It's not good anxiety to have over your head.
I think exactly the same. Going off topic about Joe Joyce, for example, like he's 35, I want to say, maybe 36.
But just turned 36, bro.
Yeah. So there we go, 35, 36. And I just feel like, imagine where you'd have been, and like pushing on 4 or 5 years ago. But I mean, what can I say? He went to the Olympics. He's medalist and stuff like that. So yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, you can't knock him, man. But at the same time, man, like I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't advise that route, man. I'll try and get to the game a lot earlier. But who are we to stay there, man? But you can't beat Father Time though. I know he's good, but you're gonna win the title. Then you have 2 fights. Probably you're gonna be at 38, 39. Even Klitschko started to deteriorate around their majors. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Klitschko had been the champion for like 100 years by that point as well.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's a tough one. The card, though, Fight Camp Week 2 was headed up by Kid Galahad and Jazza Dickens. Before the fight, you quite openly and were honestly sort of saying that you were backing, or not backing, but you'd said that Galahad was going to win it. And you were pretty much spot on. What did you think before the fight that you saw in the fight that you were like, yeah, that's what I thought?
I've always been impressed by Galahad's training. His work ethic is his commitment to the game, how he took the Warrington defeat. I was just impressed all around. I knew it was his time. He knew it. I knew it. I didn't really think much of Jazza Dickens. I know he beat Lee Woods recently, but it was Bellew that was gassing me up about Jazza Dickens, thinking he had a chance because he was going harm and leg about him. So, yeah, man, this Galahad, and I think Galahad will be hard to beat at that weight. If I was him, I wouldn't even give Warrington a rematch because Warrington wasn't going to give you he vacated, then rather give you a fight. So stay away from Warrington. And I think I can see him reigning for about 3-4 years, mate, to be fair.
Yeah. Galahad said in one of the video, like the VTs before the fight, he said, like, I think his words were, I'm not excellent at anything, but I'm very good at everything. And whatever he can do, being Dickens, he was like, I can do it better. Do you think that's just what won the fight for him in the end?
I just think he was relentless from round one. I just think he was like, wow, I reckon he lost round one. From round two, he was just landing. What? No power punches. But then look at Jazza Dickins's face the next day.
I didn't. I know. I saw that.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. But
Unbelievable.
Did you see Galahad at the weigh-in?
Yes, had to take his boxes off, didn't
he? Did you make anything of that? There was a lot of people suggesting
it was petty. It was only 0.5. I would give it the other way, or I would say trying to get in your head. It didn't work. Still got smacked up. So you'd have to make a man take his boxes off the way in, man. It's embarrassing. It's degrading to a man as well. Do you know what I mean?
There was a lot of talk that Galahad obviously not struggled. Well, I think Ingle said it himself, that Brendan Ingle said that he always gives up a lot of weight to get there. Did you think that maybe he was going to be weight drained, he was going to tire, or was it just a case of, this is standard procedure for him?
I never thought he would tire once. I know what he's like, and you heard the gym stories about him. Fittest in the gym, and he's been around Carl Brook as well. He's seen Carl Brook's journey and got experience. You know what I mean? So I always thought he was going to beat Jazza Dickens. So man, go and get Lee Woods again, because you beat Lee Woods. Now he's world champion. It don't really make sense. Do you know what's weird about this thing here? Warrington had all the bouts while Kanzu was an unknown person. He absolutely rubbish, bro. I don't care who was gassing her up to me. Got battered by Lee Woods. Jazza Dickens beat Lee Woods. Warrington's beat Galahad, and then all of a sudden these men are the champions. the two that lost to the world champions, bro. It's mad, isn't it?
Anyway, that is a whole show in itself. Boxing is like broken, man. It's a bit nuts, but. Massive performance though from Galahad. I think that he put himself in there, being like he can mix it with that level. Like he can unify. I think. Not sure which direction.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Gary Russell, you ever gonna have a fight again or what? Because it's once a year, brother.
Yeah, I don't even know.
And it's a WBC as well, man. It's a serious fight you're holding on to, bro. You're holding the green strap, bro, and you're fighting once a year against mandatory, man. Give up the bout, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, money talks, and it needs the right money.
He's good though, Gary Russell. Though he's good though. He is good.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, and a very hard fight for Galahad. No guarantees Galahad's going to win that.
Nah, 50-50.
Yeah. Galahad looks really good though. So, Kid Galahad.